and says that as long as she is not married, she cannot travel. Her sister tells him it's only for 2 years, and that their mother can take care of Hajin, but he tells her to forget about it for now. He says he's not stopping her, but he needs to feel reassured about her sister, and the solution is for her to get married. She tells him that Hajin is not interested in marriage, but he says he won't let her live like that, and that he's looking for a good man for her, and that she'll get married soon. Hajin then enters and says she wants to live on her own. He asks her where she's been all day. He tells them that the mother of the man who works with him saw Hajin's photo and liked her, and that they spoke to him about getting engaged. Hajin says that he probably offered him the shop in exchange for marrying her, and that she won't accept it, because he could easily abandon her after taking the shop. Her father says he's a good man and would never do that. She gets angry, decides to go out for a walk, and tells him not to follow her. She goes to Hoisu's place and finds him wearing virtual reality glasses. He is surprised to see her. She asks if she can try them, and he lets her. When she puts them on, she finds herself standing on her own feet on a beach. Because the feeling upsets her, she removes the glasses and tries to change the subject. We then see Hana walking with Young on the street when a man stops her and yells at her. Young realizes that the man likes her and is jealous. She tells him to leave her alone and tries to push past him, but he pushes her and she falls to the ground. When Young intervenes, the man tries to scare him and says he shouldn't interfere. He tries to take Hana by force, but Young decides to act and punches him hard. He is surprised by what he did, and Hana is happy because he defended her. The next day, we see Hajin sitting with her mother. She tells her that she's upset by her father's behavior and wants to come live with her, but her mother refuses. She realizes that Hajin wants to live freely because she might get married soon, and she accuses Hajin of being selfish. Her mother tells her that people have to live selfishly sometimes. After that, we see Hajin going to the national competition trials with her friends, but one of her teammates suddenly has a seizure and can't sit properly in the car. Hoisu comes to drive, sees what's happening, and the coach takes their friend to the hospital, telling them he will rejoin them later. Hajin suggests that Hoisu drive the car and take them, but he makes excuses and tells her he can't because he remembered something important he has to do and needs to leave. The coach arrives and says goodbye as they set off. On the road, Hojin remembers when her friends told her that Hoisu has a phobia of closed spaces because he was once locked in a dark room when he was young. Hoisu rides his scooter sadly. Hajin decides to face her fear for his sake, and they take their friends along to help him. Hana sits next to him in the car to guide him, and since the car has an open roof, she closes it so he can get used to it. He wears swimming goggles so he can breathe when his panic attacks start. He drives the car, and Hana removes the goggles from his face, throws them away, and tells him to calm down and try to breathe. He does so, and continues driving, and his friends are happy that he managed to overcome his fear. Meanwhile, Hajin is at the competition. After it ends, and before she gets into the car with her friends, she finds Hoisu arriving with a car. She decides to ride with him, and says goodbye to her friends. He drives well and isn't afraid, but he keeps a straw taped to his glasses, as if it were a breathing mask in case fear comes back. Suddenly, a car crashes into them from behind, causing a serious accident. Hoisu loses consciousness, and remembers how his school friends used to bully him and lock him in a room. Hajin tries to wake him up, but he keeps screaming and has a seizure. They take him to the hospital, and she sits there crying. His mother comes and tries to comfort her, telling her not to leave her son because of what happened, that they can just remain friends, and that the most important thing is that everyone is okay. Her father arrives, so Hoisu's mother leaves them alone. Her father tells Tajin that she must leave this young man because he is unstable, and that he will not allow her to be involved with someone like him. He says he only wants to protect her. She angrily tells him to stop treating her like a child, that she knows how to take care of herself, and then she leaves. Hoisu overhears everything they say. Later, we see Hajin in the training hall, remembering when Hoisu came to her and told her they should stop seeing each other. She asked him why, and he replied that there was no reason, but he felt they needed to stay away, apologized, and walked away. She stops him and tells him that if he wants to live his life running away, he should stay locked in his room and never come out. She comes back from her memories and tries to continue training, but she can't focus. Her friend comes to her and asks if she's okay. Hajin says she's fine, but her friend gets closer and tells her she doesn't have to pretend she's okay all the time. She hugs Hajin and tells her that she saw him as just a normal guy with nothing special. Her friend replies that she saw him that way because she loves him. The next day, we see Hajin in her room staring at her guitar. Her sister comes in and asks what she's doing. She tells her she's taking the guitar out of the closet. Her sister is surprised because ever since the accident, she hasn't even looked at it once. Hajin tells her she's going to sell it and that she had been keeping it in case she ever needed money. She decides to play it one last time before selling it, and her playing is very beautiful. After that, we see her training for the championship, but she isn't focused. At the same time, Hoisu is sitting alone in his room, sad. His friends call him to come out, but he doesn't answer. They force the door open and tell him that Hajin's competition is about to start and that he needs to be there with her. He puts on his virtual reality glasses to ignore them and imagines Hajin with him, asking him to come help her. He remembers her words when she told him that she needs help from a human, not a robot. He removes the glasses, grabs the swimming goggles and the car keys, and runs out. His friends run after him. At the same time, Hajin is at the competition and can't shoot the arrows properly. We see Hoisu driving the car fast with his friends, who are scared by the speed. He almost causes an accident, but he decides to remove the swimming goggles and drive without them. The coach goes to talk to Hajin and tries to encourage her, along with her friends. Hoisu arrives and tells her that he stopped running away because he wants to be with her, and that he will stand by her side through any difficulty she faces. He gives her a medal to hang on her wheelchair and encourages her to continue the competition and win. She goes to shoot, but the arrow doesn't hit the center. She tries several times and fails to hit the target. On her final attempt, she finally hits the target, and everyone cheers because she succeeded at last. A few days later, we see Hajin saying goodbye to her sister, who is about to travel abroad. Her father has finally agreed, and it's clear that he is changing. He tells Hajin not to sell her guitar, and that he will give her the money she needs. They are happy that he is changing, trying to get closer to them and be a better father. We then see Hajin meeting Hoisu and showing him a large photo of herself, which turns out to be an advertisement announcing their wedding. Their friends arrive and congratulate them. Finally, we see them returning to the same restaurant they ate at before, with each of the young men carrying his girlfriend up the stairs. And with that, our story ends here. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next drama. Goodbye.